How's it going, everyone? Nathan back with another Showdown Live. But before we get into it today, I have a bit of a confession for you all. It's come to my attention that I am much more of a boomer than I thought. Not only did I just finish a Showdown Live where I was not even recording the whole time, like not even like, oh, I scuffed the audio, something to work out. Nope, just wasn't recording. Didn't even think to click play on it. Didn't even have like any checking on this situation here. Just wasn't recording. Great. Very smart of me. But I've also made the stunning realization today that I've been laddering on the wrong account for the last two lives. This top 500 Reuniclus series, and that means I should be doing it all on my main account, which explains why we've come into so many competent players, competent teams, all that stuff, because we're on my main account. It's not like I'm super high elo or anything, but I think like 1600 or something, so it kind of makes some sense why we've been struggling so far. I mean, if anything, it means Reuniclus is even better than we thought if we're decimating these high ladder teams, but regardless, I'm now on the correct account. I have hopefully revised my boomerhood. I think this one's recording. God, I hope so. And before we get into it, I'm going to make two small adjustments to this team. Actually, I'll make just one adjustment. My concern is twofold. One, now we're going to go against actual low ladder players, and we're not going to come up against a lot of balance or bulky cores like we would in mid to high ladder. Most people are running just 6 offensive mons, 6 is their favorite. That's how it works. And so Reuniclus is probably fine in this set, but I would like something that flexes its strength a little bit better. And I've been wanting to try this out at some point eventually, and I'm not sure if we'll be able to at high ladder. So let's give this fun set of shots where we're going to go Future Sight, Psyshock, Thunder, and Shadow Ball. This pairs really well with Regenerator and Future Sight, where you can set up these extremely terrifying, and I'll go minus the speed in case we run into a trick room. But sorry, this pairs really well with Reuniclus's high attacking stats and the Regenerator. It comes in frequently. It offers these Future Sights that aren't just little bitty Future Sights doing, 40-50% damage like Slowbro is. They are nukes. You are not taking them if you're neutral to them very well at all. Reuniclus has a ridiculous special attack. Choice specs. Oh, I can't make my beginner shiny. So be it. Reuniclus has ridiculous special attack. It pairs a little bit better with Life Orb due to the nature of Magic Guard, but Choice Specs and Regeneration still make a hell of a combo, and it's going to set up some really good offensive opportunities for people that would otherwise resist High Jump Kick from Cinderace. So I'm excited to see what works out here now that we're actually on low ladder, and now that I'm actually recording. But let's get going. The laddering series that sweeps the nation is going to continue to sweep our opponents right now as we look at the matchup here. And honestly, a lot of good stuff I'm seeing from Garchomp right now. If I get up a Swords Dance and a Scale Shot, obviously I think I just kind of sweep 6-0. But as a lead matchup, it's pretty good too. The only question mark is Lele, right? Because if they go to Lele, Mandibuzz dies to the fairy move, Toxapex dies to the psychic move. It would probably just be Magearna, which is pretty safe, all things considered. So that's an okay swap in. If they went to Keldeo 2, I think I would be stupid and go for a Scale Shot, even though we would risk a Hydro Pump Oko. Or I go straight to Toxapex. What am I saying? I would go straight to Toxapex. But there is a Scale Shot possibility there. They're going to go to the Volcanion right now. Let's just start blasting. Let's not hesitate. We're low ladder. I don't want to overpredict whatsoever. Not even for a second am I going to overpredict and go for rocks on a possible Dragonite. No, thank you. We're not that we're actually low ladder, and now that I don't have to fear my opponents quite so much, I feel secure in my under predictions. Before, again, I was like making all these under predictions because I think it's what you should do in the ladder. But I was like, what's going on here? We're just getting smoked. I don't get it. But here we go. They can't Dragon Dance on us with Scale Shot up. We might even Oko right now, depending on our rolls right now. They're kind of forced to just attack right now. Let's see what they opt for. They Dragon Dance. We're faster than you with Scale Shot, my guy. Extreme Speed's not going to do it, but as long as we hit the Scale Shot, we'll be good. Okay, we don't hit the Scale Shot, and they're actually 2% away from being able to... Oh, that's really annoying. I can still keep this. It's faster than Bisharp and Metagross and all that stuff, and I could do something with Toxapex, but with Extreme Speed, there's a decently likelihood of Earthquake, but that means we're giving up the Ferrothorn matchup. I don't know. I mean, if I get in Cinderace successfully, then its Sucker Punch is pretty good, but then even then it's outsped by Extreme Speed, so that's not great either. I think things just gotta die. I mean, how do I deal with Metagross otherwise? I do have Cinderace. It's not the best. I don't love Metagross. I got a foul play Mandibuzz actually. That's pretty good as far as those go. Man, that's frustrating. And again, even if they're 12%, I would be able to accept the Scale Shot miss, but that's a bitter pill to swallow right there. Now the question is, do I let Cinderace eat the E-Speed? The big question mark is that if they have that Earthquake coverage there. Mandibuzz getting smoked by a Dragon move. Magirna is probably getting smoked by an Earthquake. It could be Reuniclus' time to shine. I think it might live anything at +1. I don't know if it lives even a Reuniclus with no defensive investment. I don't know about that. I guess it's got HP, but this is a freaking Dragonite with a possible Outrage waiting in the wings for us. At +1. Okay, jeez, Reuniclus. I didn't know you had it like that, my guy. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll go Reuniclus here. It's got Regenerator. Now's a good time for it to shine, although it's got good matchups here too. But still, I'll just go for a nice, easy breezy Shadow Ball, because that will probably invite in the Bisharp afterwards. They did have Earthquake, so that means that Magirna wasn't a good play. Toxapex wasn't a good play. That's reassuring. They go to Bisharp here like I expected. And Bisharp, again, I'm not too concerned about swapping into with my Mandibuzz right now. Foul Play will do a lot, even if it resists. As a Swords Dance, yep. All good, all good. We handle this fine. Knockoff does a lot in the first hit. That's because they're knocking off our item. Now it's reduced in power significantly. So I'll Roost right now as they Iron Head. Iron Head really does it, huh? Is that true? Is that just a head calc I should know? I thought for sure, just from my DLC 1 days, I thought for sure that we were good. Wow, maybe it's because I'm used to like black glasses calcs. Okay, you know what? That makes Metagross really, really scary going forward now. Who's our matchup here? Cinderace is faster, and I get off the Sucker Punch first. Will it be able to kill it? I imagine so. I imagine so. Okay, I had a moment of panic. Pure confidence going in and clicking that, but like inside, I was freaking out here. So obviously going to be very important versus Metagross here. I absolutely expect Keldeo to come out. If Keldeo comes out, I'm not going to risk a U-turn on the off chance that they're Scarfed. Why risk my almost certain win count at this point? And actually, Lele's really, really scary, so Magirna's health is important too. So, oh well, I'll do this. I think I go for Toxic Spikes because then I can start to chip down some opponents here. Or I can go for Scald in case they get crazy and go to Metagross. Or I can make a double switch on the Lele. That suggests to me that it was Specs damage, which means the Keldeo should not be staying in. So I'll switch to Magirna on the Metagross. Not who I wanted to see, frankly. Really not who I wanted to see. EQ's definitely coming. Everyone gets smoked by EQ. I need this Magirna though for Tapu Lele, and I need this Toxapex for Keldeo. I think it's your time, Reuniclus. I think it's time that we let you go. If the agility even better, the Meteor Mash. Whoo! What if it's banded? Okay, well it's got to be Cinderace here. Let's go for the Pyro Ball as they knocked. Oh my gosh, no! It's too bulky. Strong boy. Not gonna risk the Misk here. The Misk. The Miss is what I meant. We are in all likelihood faster than Lele. If they go to Keldeo right now, okay, they go to Lele. Maybe the Lele is Scarfed. I would actually be willing to trade this for that intel. And this, look, I'm not saving it for Keldeo. Keldeo is, I think, faster than me if it's Scarfed, like I suspect it is. So let's go for the Pyro Ball. If there's specs, okay. See, and you know, I get the intel there. I know that they're Scarf. And now I go to Magirna actually, and this is looking really good for me because I do this, knocks out something right now. There's Scarf. Yep. Goodbye. And we beat you. I bet I beat you right now anyways, but I'm going to go Pex anyways and just make sure that a max special attack if this scenario comes up. And Pex should do it. Okay, a little bit dicey, all things considered, but we're fine. Do I look like I'm panicking? I'm not panicking. I'm cool as a cucumber. Give me that burn. I don't want to swap for sure until I get a burn here. Even so, I think Sacred Sword's a 2 at KO, maybe on Magirna. Doesn't matter, I just win this matchup. No bones about it. GG to our opponent. I guess they could crit us 4 times in a row. It's always a possibility. And we will come away with this one with the win. Excellent. Okay, so again, adjustment I made for this Reuniclus, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but it does give us an almost guaranteed OHKO against setup, Calm Minds, Taunts, Tapu Fini. So that's also, you know, not only is it pair better against the general offense that we're facing so far and it's getting in these big hits, but in addition, it just gives us a bit of help in that terrible matchup. And actually in this matchup in particular, it looks really good. Mandibuzz, of course, got to keep healthy for the Spectre here. And, ooh, it's doing double duty too because it needs to be healthy for the Rillaboom. That's a little bit scary, in fact. Especially if it's a Swords Dance Rillaboom, that could really put a number on us. You betcha. Got a hard time spelling you there. Cinderace as a lead is strong though. Boom, great matchup. High matchup. Good matchup. Good matchup. Sucker Punch, good matchup. Let's do it. Skarmory comes out. I would expect that we're going to see just a layer of spikes or some rocks or something as a suicide. Probably Custap. Let's U-turn out so I can choose the most ideal matchup for us afterwards. Or do we go to Mandibuzz and just like defog, man? Seems crazy. No, we don't care about rocks too much on this team. For Brave Bird instead, they get the damage on our Cinderace. Okay, I didn't expect that, but that's a good play on with the Custap Berry. If you don't know what Custap Berry does, when you're at low health, it gives you a guaranteed priority on your next move. I love it on most leads here. Man, I bet this guy does a U-turn right now, but regardless, I'm gonna go to Toxapex. If they U-turn, they're taking 17% from my Rocky Helmet right now. If they high jump kick, even better. Now I can go for Toxic Spikes. And we're laughing. Toxic Spikes is doing a number on my opponent right now. And this is the whole idea behind this team right now, you see, is Reuniclus, you know, doesn't love the Rillaboom matchup. In fact, my whole team in general doesn't love the Rillaboom matchup, especially when this Mandaboozing over here. But when Mandibuzz is doing double duty on Spectre and on Rillaboom, anything that can help that out is going to be great. Azumarill is going to come out now. This is low ladder. I'm genuinely afraid of this guy doing some sort of silliness to me, but let's go to our own mag. Yeah. Our own mag's fine here. The shift gear. Why would you shift gear in that situation, my guy? Why would the shift gear there when against my Toxapex? I'll trick. And they were weakness policy. Okay. I was having a discussion with Finchinator recently, and he says, I don't think anyone ever runs shift gear weakness policy without screen support. And I was like, I don't know if I would go that far. Probably a Calm Mind coming out now. Let's Volt Switch because this one will take it okay. Just wanted to be sure before I go to Mandibuzz here. Mandibuzz is going to be absolutely okay. It says a lot that I genuinely considered knocking off for a second there. That was almost my gut reaction. They go to Ditto. Ditto's going to be fine for us. I wonder if they defog, honestly. Knowing the situation they got going on, I wouldn't mind that if that's the case. I'm gonna knock off. I would happily trade my boots for this Ditto scarf, happily. Now Ditto super low health. Excellent. Still gotta keep his Mandibuzz healthy. In fact, actually, I love this Toxic Spike for reasons I've broken down already. But if this Mandibuzz is doing double duty against the Spectre and against the Rillaboom, I genuinely question whether I should have rocks up, whether I should allow that up. It pains me, but I think this is the play. And they defog too. Oh, I could have gotten away with a free hit there. That's upsetting. Oh well, that's fine. I actually wouldn't be surprised if they go to Mag right now. They go to Azumarill. If they had baited the knockoff on me and gone back to their Mag, I would have been stunned, by the way. But they go to their Azumarill right now. Don't want to mess around. Well, looking at the rest of my team, no one else can deal with this Belly Drum Azumarill if they Belly Drum right now. So it's kind of sucks, but I got to do it. So Belly Drum right now. We're going to take a huge amount from us, and now Spectres get so scary, and Cinderace is low, and oh, I don't love where we're at. Rillaboom, if it's Swords Dance, oh my gosh, I'm not okay with where we're at right now. In theory, look, we got 6 Pokemon, I should be fine, but I am not loving it. I am not having a good time. Well, again, I can guarantee things dead. Is there? I mean, you could make the case for I sack something and I go for Cinderace. That's actually interesting. If I go, can Cinderace take my dude out right now with the young Sucker Punch? That's a phenomenal question right there. Sucker Punch minimum 18%, but if it's at 19 health, that's like there's no way that's not doing it. The percent chance is an 87% chance. Yeah, I like that. So I could sack Magearna. Or Reuniclus, which would make me very sad. I could sack Magearna, sack anyone, and then let Cinderace Revenge Kill if I really want to preserve this Mandibuzz that much. If I want to talk the talk. I could. Looking at the remaining matchups with Magearna Choice Specs and locked into its current moveset of Stored Power, I really do feel like this is an important matchup. So I think I will let Magearna go. Took a long time on that, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, I'll let Magearna die here. They're taking a long time with their turn too, actually. Maybe they don't have Aqua Jet for whatever reason. It looks like, I don't know, if you take 60 seconds to click Aqua Jet on this of all turns, maybe they're just really thinking about it. They're just like, I don't know. Do I click Aqua Jet or not? I'm not sure. Maybe it goes straight to my Rillaboom. Who knows? I think it's very obvious what your play is right now, though. So I think they just disconnected, unfortunately. So I'm going to give them a GG. And we're going to move on. We're at 16 minutes in the recording so far. So that's the good thing about low ladders. I can get lots of games in and kind of ladder up nice and quickly, which I've been told I'm not very quick at. But hey, you see my process. the brain moves a little bit slow, so I gotta at least give myself some time in these situations. And holy, we have an offensive team right here. My word. Okay, well, again, I can't help but notice that this Mandibus is looking kind of important. But Magearna is looking fantastic. No one's swapping into Magearna very easily at all. I don't see a very good answer for it. Every chance I can get it in successfully is going to be great, but those chances are going to be few and far between, admittedly, because Urshifu close combat is going to do a number on it. We got 2 ground type users. Mandibuzz it'll swap in for free, of course, but not great. But Garchomp, actually, Garchomp could be good if you get a Sword Stance up, but then we need luck on the Mandibuzz, which I'm not thrilled by. Reuniclus is okay. Reuniclus can do a lot. I have to click right moves, though, because there's a Thunder Psychic sort of conundrum between these two. Okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. As far as leads go, Reuniclus covers 1, 2. I'm not thrilled with Reuniclus as a lead at all. Cinderace, meanwhile, we got a Sucker Punch. We got a likely U-turn. I don't think I can OHKO it. We got a likely U-turn. We got possibly Sucker Punch, but I hate the Sucker Punch matchup with Spectre because I can just sub on you, which is scary. Frankly, if I'm just looking for a lead matchup, the most likely one we're going to see here is the Swampert, weirdly enough. And actually, the more I think about it, it's a weird case, but Mandibuzz is a good as a lead on versus everything, right? It's Tie versus Mandibuzz. I can deny rocks on Swampert, although maybe I'm letting Status go for free. So maybe even Magearna is the play there. I think we're faster. Yeah, I think Magearna is the play. I talked myself back into it. I was saying Mandibuzz is getting toxic, so who doesn't get toxic? That's Magearna. Magearna can Floor Cannon the Swampert. Okay, I've kind of wishy-washed 3 times here, but this is fine. They go to Nidoking. Nidoking was the one matchup I really didn't want to see. Actually, Urshifu would be pretty bad too, but fine, fair enough. This thing's a nightmare to swap in and out of, but I'm gonna have to make a call right now. Earth Power's gonna knock us out. I'm gonna go to my Mandibuzz. They might remute that Ice Beam. They Fire Blast instead. Okay, my guy. I think if I knock off, but they're faster than me. So I'll go to the Ice Beam. I'll go to my Cinderace or my no, definitely not my Garchomp. No. This thing's actually a problem matchup. Nidoking, one of the best breakers, and we don't deal with it fantastically, do we? Do I just let Cinderace go? I don't know. Because this thing gets Earth Powered, this thing gets Ice Beamed, this thing gets Earth Powered, this thing can't swap in very comfortably. It's getting 2-hit KO'd without any defensive investment. I think even the previous set would have been bad. This thing gets Ice Beamed. Well, if they Earth Power Garchomp safe, which I don't think they Ice Beam on this turn. They might. I think Garchomp is safe, but Nidoking is just a disaster to swap into for obvious reasons. Okay, Sludge Wave, that works out really well for us. I'll go for the Earthquake. I do not want to be guessing around this thing anymore. If I guess wrong and I go for like an over prediction and they Ice Beam us, I'll have to be retired from YouTube, in short. But they're gonna go to Mandibuzz here. I wonder if they knock off. That would actually be a good play. Yeah, they do that, which is definitely gonna hurt our Magearna's wall breaking. Could have gone to like my own. I don't want to go to my own Mandibuzz theirs though. Volt Switch is okay, but I think Floor Cannon is so obvious. If they went for a Volt Switch here, I'd be pretty upset with them. Actually, their Nidoking covers both. Maybe I trick. If they stay in, it's good. If they go to their Shifu, it'd be devastating, but there's no way you go to your Shifu there. I think I trick, weirdly enough. Because yeah, now Mandibuzz is crippled in the long term. Surprised they went for that. They were actually just willing to sack their Mandibuzz turn 6, but that's not what I expected. Kind of not the end of the world for us. This thing's gonna come out now though. Man, now I have to guess again. It's gonna die. It's definitely gonna die. They're definitely gonna guess right. Okay, yeah, doesn't matter. This team's really weak to Nidoking. I mean, everyone's weak to Nidoking. Everyone's got coverage for it. And every time it gets in, it's gonna be a massive nightmare for me. So I gotta clutch up right now. I think Rockstar's coming out. In which case, I'll go to my Reuniclus here. Go for the Future Sight. They do have a Mandibuzz. I might go to it, but I will go to my... Oh, they go to Spectre. Interesting. I wonder if they have Substitute. Definitely gonna go Mandibuzz straight away, right? Though. Then the question is, if they don't substitute, I'm gonna U-turn. It's not gonna be great either. Shadow Ball. I could defog too. I'll defog. They're gonna go to Mandibuzz anyways. I'll get the safe play here. They're gonna U-turn is the thing too. The reason why you run double dark type moves, I I could have done a play first. I could have gone to like talk specs on the Rocky helmet, but I wasn't sure if I would speed them or not. This thing again. I'm probably dead. Sludge wave. Okay, I'm kind of making it right. I'm probably over predicting, which is a bad thing to do on low ladder, but they do go to Swampert, which should be a 2-hit KO if I'm not mistaken. At least close. Okay, that is gonna do it. Not sure if they protect, so I'll actually play it really safe and go for a U-turn here. They don't have protect, so I could have killed them, but oh well, it's still super low. Let's go for our Reuniclus. Seems fine here. What do they click? Click flip turn. Okay, they're gonna get the momentum on us and get their Spectrier in for free. I think I'm in a bad spot this game. I gotta be really, really careful how I play my remaining pieces. Just the Nidoking, man. It's I'm complaining about it too much, but like it's getting in really easily with all these momentum Pokemon here. They've got 3 different U-turners, potentially 4. Dragapult. I think go to Spectrier this, or go to Magearna this time. I'm worried about they do some sort of silliness here. Okay, they kind of do. Volt Switch will work fine. I guess we're gonna see a Dragon Dance then. I could actually Floor Cannon for a 2-hit KO. Yeah, I think that's fine. If they go for, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I think now they should be going for a Phantom Force. Yes, okay, I played that perfectly. And now I go for the Foul Play. Great, okay, so we're kind of reeling our way back. How much did that Shadow Ball do to us earlier? Can I swap into it comfortably at this point? 18%, yeah, so I can still swap into Spectrier, which is great. Sheep was gonna make an appearance. Definitely go to my talk specs right now. We're probably gonna see a U-turn if I'm them. I don't see why they'd overthink it. If they happen to Surging Strikes, we're in love right now. But they don't. Toxic Spikes gets us nothing. I'm very stressed out this game. I'm panicking. I think I make a double switch to beat whatever they go to. Let's make it happen. They go to Nidoking here. Pyro Ball's a 2-hit KO on Swampert. I don't even know if Pyro Ball knocks out the Nidoking, frankly. It does not, but the burn will mean it's dead. I'm okay. I'll trade. I'll take it. That was an extremely important Pokemon, but I'll take it. Now we're actually okay. Swampert essentially dead. Spectrier, I kept the Mandibuzz healthy just so I can swap into Spectrier. And then Mandibuzz doesn't offer much threat. So as long as I keep Toxapex and as long as I keep Mandibuzz in a somewhat state of health, then we're okay. I think I lead Reuniclus here. No, I lead Magearna here. As I go Spectrier, interesting. Don't know my calcs. I'm not a smart player. 73 against us. Yeah. I mean, I do kind of need it for Mandibuzz. I got a Reuniclus with Thunder. I'll take it. Swampert's dead. Great. They realize our Sheep is their problem matchup. That's why kind of why I was willing to make that trade there. Is as soon as they lose Spectrier, things get very, very messy for them. Mandibuzz, unless we get a Spidef drop or unless they get a crit, we should be able to live this just fine. Please, as though they Will-O-Wisp. Okay, we'll take it. Just give me that Roost, please. Unless they do reveal Hex, but no, I think we live Hex even. Okay. Okay, that was my concern. Is if they did something, some sort of sauce, and they crit us or something or whatever, then I'm lying on that floor in despondency. But yeah, I'll keep this thing nice and healthy. I got my Reuniclus and my Magearna for the Mandibuzz. I got a full health Toxapex to handle their Shifu Rapid Strike. As they Hex nearly does it. I could have foul played or knocked off for the possible win, but I don't know if it O-code even. I'll Roost again here. Go straight to my Toxapex. If they have Thunder Punch, fair enough. I'm actually in a bit of trouble if they reveal Thunder Punch. Does it even get Thunder Punch? I could be wrong. I could be conflating it with something else. Surging Strike's fantastic. I wonder why they made that, why they sold out for that play. They did a safe one with close combat earlier, but yeah, now their Shifu's nearly dead. I can go for a Toxapex at this stage of the game. Spectre is doing nothing anymore. I'm going to go for a Scald Burn right now, in fact. Unless they go for a knockoff. Yeah, I really wanted to keep that. I thought they would go for the haste for sure. But still, that's fine. It's not like we suddenly lose to a Shifu now. It just means that they don't die next time they Surging Strikes us, which is fine. I'm going to keep the Toxic Spikes up, though, for sure. Just to pressure them as they go to their Spectrier right now, I'm guessing. You betcha. Look, I got Mandibuzz on deck here, man. You got to have to crit me at this point. And the good thing about Hex is that you can't Spidef drop. So it's just like one little bit less of hacks that we have to deal with, which I love. They go for the Will-O-Wisp again here. I'll foul play. They're gonna make a double switch. Oh, they're gonna stack their Spectrier. Right on. Whoa, the burn did nothing. Oh. Okay. I just said that they had to crit us for them to win. I spoke it into reality. And I was playing a little bit careful there. I thought foul play would be honestly like 3-hit KO range. 34% wasn't even my, or 23% wasn't even my wildest dreams. I guess the burn just reduced the damage more than I suspected. Its attack is lower than I suspected, but the reason I didn't knock off was I thought knock off, if they went to Urshifu there, which admittedly wouldn't mean a good player on their part. That wasn't something I should really have to concern myself with, but my thought was to go to Urshifu, then they're not choice locked, and then they can do something to my team, but then they're poisons. That risk reward was completely skewed. I should have just knocked off in that situation earlier, but regardless, it would have still lived. They would have still gotten this Hex crit and killed us, so it's kind of semantics. Now I'm at the point where, okay, so they're locked into... No, they aren't choice locked. Okay. I can probably get off a Haze. No, because actually my Magearna lives. My Magearna lives one. Okay. That's a relief. Knowing they're not choice locked. Now something's got to die. Probably your Shifu. Unless they just send it right now. Mandibuzz dies. That's okay. They go to Urshifu here. Go to my Toxapex. I wanted to make a double switch. They do, but the Spectre is poisoned. I get 2-hit KO'd by this guy. I think my play is I sack Reuniclus. Another live where Reuniclus doesn't do that much. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm trying to work you in here, Reuniclus. You gotta work with me, my guy. I think I sack Reuniclus. I go back to Magearna. I set up another Oko situation where I just knock something out. Sets up their... If they sack Urshifu, is fine. That's fine. Yeah, okay. I think it's the play. Unless they sub. I should be more careful about sub. Doesn't... Yeah, the sub there didn't matter, but I'll do this. Unless they get like a monster roll. Again, I think we're safe. I think we have a guaranteed win right now. I thought we calced this. How's it, what? Did we get the top roll? So it's not choice specs, but they have a 1 Grim boost. I'm very confused. Were they Life Orb? Oh, wait, they were... No, they were +1. Weird way for the live to end there. But, what? I don't understand it. I'm stunned. Okay. What went wrong in the game plan? Were they choice locked the whole time and I missed it? No, because they Will-O-Wisped into Hex here. They're not choice locked. Spectrier item? I gotta know. What's going on here? What am I missing? +1. Magearna lives unless for the 4 defense EVs mattered? Spell tag. That's, you know what? I mentioned it in a previous live and it comes in here. I'm just a little bit off on some of these head calcs. Is that a common thing though? In my defense, do any Spectriers run spell tag? No. Okay, so like I'm kind of justified for not expecting the spell tag in that situation. But I've now got to know what the roll was on that. If there's spell tag, they're +1, and we lost 84%. No. On our Magearna, 85%. It was like a close to top roll. 85%. 25% chance to Oko. You guys can't see this because it's off the screen, but 25% chance to Oko. Oh, it seems like it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back with us, but what are you gonna do? That's the live for us there. Thank you so much everyone for watching, but dang, that's a frustrating one. Even when I finally go back down to low ladder, I get cooked by Spectrier. But definitely an awesome live, everyone. Thank you so much for checking in. I'll try to have another one out tomorrow, but see you later. See you next time.